today's the day, guys. Today will be my last riding lesson at Stephanie's barn and in her program. I'm really actually kind of sad about it. I'm hoping that it's a good lesson, and I'm hoping that it doesn't feel strange, and I don't like big feelings, so I'm hoping that everything's just normal and there's nothing sad or overly depressing about it. So this will be my vlog of us moving out of the barn, so you'll see things like this lesson, and then I have to move a bunch of things. I have trunks and tack and stuff I have to move out, and then I'm planning on cleaning my tack and cleaning all my brushes and my grooming box and things like that. So this is going to kind of be like a vlog of organizing myself after I've moved out of a barn, and yeah, so you guys can see like what I do, and not that I move out of barns often, but you can see what I'm doing as I move out of this barn. So I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. I'm hoping I have a good ride today, and I'm hoping that no one cries. Okay guys, I wanted to come in and show you a little bit of my lessons with Stephanie. I feel like a little bit I get some feedback about Happy that I feel like sometimes is a little bit negative, and so it's not the reason I'm leaving at all. It's just I wanted to show like just what our lessons were like. So I'm gonna leave in the commentary that is for my portion of the lesson, not for the other person that was in the lesson, and just let everyone kind of get the impression of what type of feedback I'm getting. I'm not saying I'm getting bad feedback. Some of the stuff that I was receiving wasn't always, I felt like positive and encouraging. So I just wanted to leave that in here so that everybody can kind of see what kind of lessons I was having. She did such a great job with Happy and I, but I do feel like we have outgrown her a little bit and it's time for us to move on. Just wanted you guys to know that, and I wanted you guys to be able to like watch and see my lessons and kind of what type of feedback I get during my lessons.
I think you have better connection now. You just don't have as much reach as you want with either the front or the back, right? Okay, yeah. I think the leg yield would get you reach on both. The circling just gets you reach in the hind. start to feel like the shoulder's getting big again while the haunches need to catch up, then circle so the haunches can catch up to the front.
Okay.
That's looking a lot better now, right?
Yeah.
And then you can kind of piece by piece get him a little bigger, just by going between a little leg yield, a little bend, a little forward. Just as you feel like that's the part you're lacking. Because he does kind of, you get a little bit of one thing, but you don't get everything. You have to kind of go back and forth until everything starts to come together.
Okay, and that was feedback I really appreciated. So it's been a balance with Happy figuring out when I need to bend through his pole, and when I need to bend through his shoulders, when I need to do lateral work, and when we need to just ask for more forward. And I've been kind of going through, like, if he feels like he's kind of lagging behind, I try a circle to get his hind end under him. If he feels like he's still lagging, then I try to break up the bracing that he gets within his jaw or his pole. He also braces through his shoulders with forward, which he's actually stopped doing as much with the hand gallop warm-up and getting him ahead of my leg. So that feedback was very useful, and it's something that I will use in future rides.
Feel how he's wanting to curl a bit?
Yeah, I'm trying to push him.
I think forward. You're holding him shorter than he has the strength to go well in. Okay. He's a little deceptive like that. But that to me is about the highest, tightest peg carriage you're gonna get from him. Without starting to lose the other pieces.
Okay.
We're gonna get him. Okay. He's a bit deceptive because he has the habit of ducking. You can kind of put him in tighter and it sort of goes okay.
Yeah, but then he starts to brace so bad.
Yeah, you start to feel you lose the softness.
Yeah.
So when you feel that him getting tight, I would always see if I could lengthen. And you'll get to that sweet spot where he can be soft everywhere and a little shorter.
I think what also helps is that the canter, I have to take up that extra like half an inch.
Yeah, because in the canter, you're holding him a bit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of changing. And it will change moment to moment until they get really strong. So you'll kind of be taking and giving in your trot work. Every time you feel that little brace lengthen a bit, he feels really good. You can try shortening a bit. Little brace again, you lengthen. And just that adjustability is really valuable. Also for him, because he tends to think when you give, he should quit.
Yeah.
And when you take, he should tighten. So getting him to where he stays forward in the give, and he stays soft in the shorten, will also help with your canter work. But that is really nice, and he's able to hold a little shorter this direction.
Yeah, but I bet once we get around this corner, he's gonna curl.
That's okay. Moment by moment, right?
Yeah.
It'll change for a lot of factors.
I think what's good too is if I focus on the bend in his pole when he gets like that.
Yeah, getting the bend through his pull allows him to soften, and then you Good. Now scrape the pink. Good. Still not the approach I would have liked, but you got over it.
We don't have to get to the base.
Better. It felt good, so I kind of feel like that one, even though I didn't see it, it felt better. I think with the ones that I fail, I need to see what I'm failing at.
Yeah, that one was the closest to what you want. You still could have folded more. You could have gotten dropped in your cage more.
Got all my tack. And all my extra blankets are in the trunk, so it's feeling very real. So, oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna start putting stuff from the barn in my equestrian trunk in this garage, so enjoy that. This is what I have, my old helmet, fly sheet neck, good thing, a crop, random weevils and crap, star single, the bag for my, oh, it smells really good in here, the bag for my fly sheet, and a bunch of other random things, so let's add to it. Half pad, extra reins and stirrup leathers, a random trail pack. Alright, now I got a random spray bottle, a blanket bag, a nose band that I don't need for my bridle with the side pole. And yes, I'm just shoving this in here. Some twinkle toes. And stuff for his like mane and stuff. We did that for Halloween one year, but I don't need it. More polo wraps. A little comb that I don't use, which actually would be good for braiding, but I don't use it for that. Time to unload this stuff. So I have the fan that was never used, and a bunch of blankets that he's probably not gonna need right away, so I'm gonna put them away. What do you have in your mouth? Wrigley. All that's left is tack cleaning. I put this bridle back together. It's my side pole. I put the reins back on it, put it back together, clean my saddle. I have my school saddle here, which is just a synthetic Thoroughgood. I put the noseband back on my bridle because as much as Stephanie didn't like it, I don't really have an opinion either way as long as it's loose. And the next step will be to clean this until my other feed bucket gets here. Clean all these brushes and clean this out and organize it and add the stuff back to it. And then the final task will be to fix this because as you can see, the sticker just isn't really sticking. Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna start cleaning my brushes. I have a bucket of soapy water. I just use dish detergent. So I have a bucket of warm water with dish soap. I'm gonna soak all my brushes and clean them and then let them dry. So let me go do that. Let's do this, girls. Let's see. Let's put in our tiger's tongue. Oh, that's hot. Grooming gloves. This is disgusting. Flick brush I haven't used in months though because it's had so much hair. This one I don't use very often. And then the soft brush. Just basically scrub these together. This looks really not right, but I just scrub it until I start to get the dirt off. And then I usually let them soak for like a little while too. They smell really bad. The tiger's tongue I've never cleaned before, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna go. Wrigley's helping. Alright, I'm gonna let that soak now for however long I feel, and then I'll rinse them out. Alright, and here's everything clean. That looks so much better, still a little hair in it. But look at that. It's much better, smells better too. Wrigley, you don't need to help. Wrigley. And even the tiger's tail, or tongue, is so much better. So I'm gonna load everything into my grooming box and be done with this task. Alright guys, just finished cleaning up my tack. I know my synthetic saddle is not really leather, but I do like to put a little bit of leather cleaner on it just to get it cleaned up. But I did that, my breast collar, both, well, my girth, my other girth's a fluffy girth. Both my bridles, my boots, which are gross and really didn't get that clean, but they're my schooling boots, so I don't really care. And my halter, because he's gonna haul in that leather halter, because hauling in rope halters is very dangerous. So got all that cleaned. I'm gonna go clean the sponge because it's gross now. And then I guess all that's left is to make the vinyl sticker and do that. So I put this circle here just to give an outline for my sticker. I said that funny, sticker. And then I sanded this just a little bit. I don't know if I need to sand it more. It looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna stick my sticker next, and then I'm going to spray it with some polyurethane, and hopefully that makes it stick. This did not want to stick when I put it on originally. I don't know if the mineral spirits made it too clean, too oily, probably too oily. But I think this should work now. So let me go get my weeding tool so that I can weed out the sticker itself and put it on some transfer paper. Alright guys, so I finished this. I was planning to take the circle off, but, oh, sorry. But, it's pretty much stuck on there now, so I'm not gonna get that off. Oh, maybe a little bit, because I didn't do it on the top. But if the circle falls off, that's fine. But I definitely think that the sticker itself will stay, because the poly really coated it really well, so, sorry again. Oh my goodness, Wrigley! So it's done. We did everything, got everything done, so now all that's left is to load it in the car and go get it. Alright, I'm gonna go grab Happy. The shipper should be here, well, my transport, she's not really a shipper, should be here any minute now. And then we'll be on our way. Alright buddy, they're here. Hopefully you load on the trailer like a good boy, not like a bad boy. Hi. 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 He said, where am I? Hi. Very gingerly trotting. I feel like I really need to move soon. This is gonna be like a scene from Jurassic Park. Alright guys, Happy is moved. I unpacked all of his feed and my tack and got everything organized in his stall. He's seen his stall and his stablemate, who he was afraid of at first, but hopefully they'll become friends. I'm looking because he's right in front of me, behind the camera. He's out in the pasture right now. He'll stay out there for several more hours until it gets dark, and then he'll come in for the night. I'm glad that he's here. I'm sad that the Stephanie's program and that part of our journey has ended, but I'm really excited for the future and like what we're gonna accomplish together now, and what it really holds for us. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was a little longer than usual just because I did a lot of cleaning and organizing, but I thought you might want to see like everything that I did. So stay tuned for my next vlog, which will be first week at our new barn. But yeah, see you guys later.